Hello, Divine Feminines. As promised, here I am to do the Divine Feminine Twin Flame reading. Sorry, I just had some chocolate. I should have waited a minute. Okay, here we go. All right. So, if you guys watched the other Divine Feminine reading, it was mostly, about your purpose and your spiritual evolution, your ascension, your path. That's what Spirit wanted to focus on in that reading. So I did say that I was going to do another reading for your twin flame journey, okay? And I am working on doing the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading every month, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to make some changes, and that I want to add to my monthlies that I normally do by adding the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, so that we can all heal together, walk each other home, ascend together on this beautiful love story, this beautiful twin flame journey that we're on together, okay? So I'm going to ask Spirit. So throat chakra must be a thing right now for us. May not be in communication with your twin flame. Some of you guys came into union and then the magnets triggered each other, repelled each other, went back into separation. But during this union, you guys activated each other. We'll see what the cards say. I got a new deck that I'm excited to use. It is the Mirror Oracle, Twin Flame and Soulmate Connections. I'm going to connect with the energy and we're just going to get started. Please make sure that you guys take what resonates and leave the rest for others. If it's confusing for you, it's not your message, okay? Or maybe it's not resonating right now because it hasn't happened yet. Because, energy is fluid and time is an illusion. This may have happened, is happening, is to predict it to happen. Remember, divine masculine, divine feminine is an energy, not a gender. We all have divine masculine and feminine energy within us. So you could be a man watching this, and this may resonate with you because you're showing up more in your divine feminine energy. Okay, and the same thing goes for the divine masculine reading I did as well. You could be a woman watching it, and that may be you, right? So I know a lot of men that are my clients that tells me that they are more in their divine feminine energy than they are in their masculine, okay? So please take, exactly what's yours. If it's confusing to you, it really can affect your perception, right? So don't try to make it fit. That means it's not your story at this time. All right, let's go. I'm going to connect with the energy. We're going to get started. Thank you. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find out how you're feeling right now. What is your energy regarding or towards your twin flame, your divine counterpart? We will check on their energy as well, but right now I really want to focus. The angels are guiding me to really focus on you, okay, divine feminine? All right, Spirit, show me, please, the divine feminine's energy towards and regarding her divine counterpart, her twin flame. Show me the divine feminine's energy right now. We have wrong timing. Show me the divine feminine. So it could be with this wrong timing. We have fifth dimension here. It could be with the wrong timing here that we might be, we might need to work on patience a little bit and trusting the divine timing, trusting the universe. It could be that we're having some 3D expectations right now and we're needing to surrender to the 5D connection, the spiritual connection. I just heard Spirit say, as you release your 3D expectations, the counterpart in you can surrender to the 5D, the spiritual aspect of the connection, right? Going within, feeling each other's energy, hearing each other through telepathy. Okay, so right now is not the time for union, it's looking like, but let's see. We're going, or maybe you're feeling this way, okay, that it's just not the right time because your divine counterpart is not ready yet. They're still going through their awakening, their healing, their ascension, their shadow work, their dark night energy, right? They're still possibly caught up in another commitment, okay? Still, you know, entangled with a karmic. Sorry, my throat. You guys might need to work on your throat chakra. I work on my chakras every single day. There's no reason why my throat, it could be something that's trying to come out, trying to clear. There's a message that maybe you want to say something to your masculine you haven't, or your divine masculine that you haven't really got off your chest yet, right? So write it down, journal it, get it off of your chest, whatever you want to say. Expect miracles if you believe, Spirit said, if you believe. Yeah, right now, yeah. See, they want to message you, it's looking like, okay? But it's like they're for some of them, not all of them, okay? But for some of them, they're still unawakened, stuck in a karmic relationship. But you're hopeful. I feel you believe in the miracle here, right? We have them wanting to send you a message, and it looks to me like whatever shadow work that the masculine is, whatever shadow work that the masculine is doing is helping them to manifest what they want in their life, which is divorce. They want, some of them are married, or they just live with somebody, or they're in a very unhappy situation. They're in their shadow there. This karmic situation brings out the worst in them. Doesn't make them better, makes them worse. There's no growth there. That's why they feel so stuck, because there's no growth in that connection, right? So I'm getting here, like I told a client right before this reading, had a client also. I do twin flame readings as well, soulmates, all of it. I cover it all. The spiritual awakening, the ascension, the transition, dark night, trauma healing, inner child healing, self-love journey, all of it, right? But anyway, I was telling a client that whenever someone is really, how people manifest, how they create their reality is whenever someone is really up and unhappy in their life, and they're feeling stuck, right? There is no ascension there, unawakened, not conscious, right? Not aware of how toxic their dynamic is, because that's all that they know. But anyways, like I was saying, whenever somebody is feeling very unhappy in their lives and feeling stuck and uneasy in their energy and uncomfortable, that is a manifestation. That emotion that they're feeling, that emotion of unhappiness, that stress, that anxiety, those sleepless nights, the feeling body aches and pains and headaches and all of that, right, is their emotions that's trapped. They're sending out an energetic frequency and signal to the universe that they want change, that they don't want to be there anymore, that they're unhappy. So that's how, through their emotions, that's how people manifest endings of things, because it's no longer resonating with their soul and their spirit, because their soul is meant to expand and evolve, because they are empaths, light workers, star seeds. It's time for a change. It's because they want more, they're ready for more, but they're unawakened to that. They don't know how to decipher or differentiate what's going on within them, because they haven't spent a lot of time within their bodies yet to understand what their body is trying to tell them, so they can give themselves what they need. So let's continue. This could be you. Again, feel free to reverse the roles here. Show me more for the divine feminine energy regarding her twin flame. Show me her energy, the divine feminine. I'm saying her because divine feminine. If I say him, divine masculine, but there's no gender. Okay, like I said earlier, it's just a habit of saying it like that. But I'll try to be more aware, more conscious of my wording. Show me, Spirit, what the divine feminine is feeling right now. What is the divine feminine's energy? Okay, so needing to mother yourself, it's looking like shadow work, to do some shadow work, to release this, right? The waiting, the looking out the window, the looking at your clock. Okay, divine feminine, anxiously waiting, you know, that's the shadow work. That's the inner child right now. You're being asked to look at codependency. There's about, if you look on YouTube, there's a bunch of codependency affirmation guided meditations and hypnosis. I personally use them myself. They're incredible. It's very magical how fast it works. But continually doing that. You also want to look at inner child healing guided meditation. It's time for you to give yourself whatever it is that you're looking for outside of you, that you're seeking outside of you at this time. It's time. That's the shadow work. So the shadow work is like this, right? I was telling this to a client as well. Let's say you had a false start. You saw your divine counterpart. You spent time with them. And sure, they reached out to you the next day, maybe the following day after that, and the following day after that, right? But then they went ghost. They went ghost. Now, here is your inner child feeling abandoned, neglected, rejected. All of these something got mirrored back to you. All of these emotions are coming up to the surface. This is just an example. I'm not saying that happened. I'm just saying how it can show up for us. You may have been doing the work for a while, and you thought that you have already covered this and healed this, but then here you are having angry conversations with them in your head, writing in your notes all kinds of things that you would like to say to them that are not, you know, that is kind of telling them off. And I posted something on Instagram about if you dig deep, if you dive deep, you will see that anger or the upset is coming from you, not really them, but ourselves accepting and allowing them to come in and do this again and again and again, right? That's just an example. But it's like whatever the shadowy stuff that's coming up, the insecurities, the fears, the ego, the pride, all of that stuff that's coming up, you're meant to look at it, right? You're meant to sit with it because it's trying to give you a message of something that you're still needing to heal. You could have discovered that the divine masculine lied to you about something. They weren't straightforward. They weren't completely honest with you. Regarding their status or their situation outside of you in their own personal environment, your intuition, your gut feeling could have told you that. And plus Spirit may have revealed that to you, Archangel Michael may have revealed that to you. However way you feel about these feelings that's coming up, again, the trigger is meant to alert you of something that's still unhealed. You're meant to pay attention to your vulnerabilities and your feelings and your emotions at this time. Sit with that inner child, mother yourself, reparent yourself. Give to you what you need instead of looking and waiting for somebody to come and give it to you, divine feminine. That's the shadow work. The shadow work is the self-love and the self-forgiveness work. Underneath the description box to the readings, I have a very beautiful, that I love, very powerful, wait, how does it go? Ho'oponopono. I don't even know if I said that right. Maybe I skipped a no or a po. I don't know. It's be prepared to cry. It's a and to release all that, right? It's a self-love and self-acceptance. Shadow work is about accepting your shadow, integrating them, not denying it, not rejecting it, not pushing it away. Not telling yourself things that are not true about yourself, and and all of that, right? So we have your true love and soul contract and runner, Somebody is running from their purpose, and their purpose is their true north, their destined path. Their purpose is to fulfill this soul contract, right, with you in this lifetime, this true love. But again, you know, it's just not the right time. That's all that is, okay? And very important for you to allow yourself to feel all of these feelings that you're feeling here, that your inner child, you could have been, you could have responded to the masculine already from a shadow place, okay? From your wounded inner child. For some of you guys, that's not the case. Yeah, you know, when we react out of, we're projecting what we're feeling inside, and it comes up as a shadow. So let's see, I do have my shadow deck here. What shadow is coming up right now for the Divine Feminine? And these are the things that you're meant to sit with, work through. So let's say I'm feeling, what would be an example? I'm feeling lied to. Here's the lies, right? Or taken for granted, or not listened to, you know. All of that is like, all of that has to do with the self-confidence, self-worth, and self-esteem. When you know yourself, when you know your truth, when you know your worth and your value, you're not looking for that outside of you, for confirmation of that or validation of that anywhere else, from anyone else. So it's trying to tell you that all of this seeking love outside of you, waiting for them to come and show up for you, what it's telling you is that whatever it is that you're seeking outside of you is already within you, but you need to go spend time, what is it called? Soul solitude with your soul, and see what are some of these shadows here. What is the shadow for the Divine Feminine for shadow work and inner child that's coming up right now regarding her divine counterpart? Quarrelsome, exactly what I said. Some of you guys, egocentric. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. Yeah, so whatever it is that they are reflecting back to you, there are your mirrors after all. They triggered something. Does this action, so quarrelsome, remember I said we could be reacting and responding from a shadow side, from a defensive place, right? Does this action fulfill an emotional need for you? Does it make you feel powerful? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? These are the things that you're being asked to look at, Divine Feminine. What else here? Surrendering, putting down the sword, right? Putting down the sword. Asking yourself, am I in my higher self right now? Am I responding from my higher self or from my ego? This is the shadow work. The shadow work is being very aware and conscious of your reaction and your responses. I always like to whenever I feel like this and I want to tell somebody how it is. I'm in Aquarius, so you know, I experience wanting to tell people how it is a lot more than I would like to. But I come back to love, right? I take a pause and I ask myself, what would love do in this situation? How could I see love in this situation? How can I bring love and compassion, less judgment, and more understanding to this situation? And basically what it's telling me is that I may have throat chakra work to do, heart chakra work to do. Then I'll go in and do a heart chakra guided meditation, a throat chakra guided meditation, right? Solar plexus even, because that is the chakra of your self-worth, your self-esteem, your confidence. And if the emotions are running really high, the wounded inner child here. The emotions are running, the inner child feels very vulnerable. I shared too much, I opened up too much, I gave the other person too much of me, and they ghosted me again. You know, why doesn't anyone choose me? Why doesn't this person love me? This is your inner child. Why does the person want me? Why does this person keep rejecting me? What's wrong with me, right? Don't be careful with the self-talk, okay? All of this is the lesson, the purpose, the sole purpose is the self-worth, right? The self-love journey, which is a very beautiful journey. It's long, and there's a lot of layers there's a lot of hats, there's a lot of colors, a lot of layers to the self-love journey. I've been on it for 5 years now. And there's still, I'm quicker to be more conscious and aware of when my inner child needs my attention, when my inner child is crying or sad or feeling lonely. These are the things that that the Spirit wants you to accept, and honor and embrace and sit with. Let me pull on one more. Yeah, defensiveness. Hear other people's perspectives and feelings. Shift your focus to them. It's not always about you. So yeah, you're wanting your needs to be met. Here, you're waiting for your needs to be met, but somebody else is going through something also that is difficult for them on their end, and it's like needing to understand that nobody means, especially with your twin flame. Your twin flame isn't going to destroy you, doesn't leave you in pieces. Your twin flame is your mirror, right? So you could be mirroring this. Both of you guys' inner child could be feeling very vulnerable right now. Both of you guys is in quiet time and separation here, facing these shadows that are coming up, these fears that are coming up, these inadequacies, these insecurities, these things that's trying to alert you to dive deep within. And there's a meditation for everything. If we're lacking confidence, there's a lack to abundance if we're feeling lack. When we're in waiting energy, Divine Feminine, when we're in waiting energy, we're sending an emotional vibration to the universe that we don't have it. We're longing, we're waiting, needing, desiring, any kind of obsessive energy of attachment, of clinging. All of that is sending a message to the universe that you don't have it, and the universe is going to give you more of that. So it's like it's the wrong timing unless and until we work on our sacral chakra. See all this orange? We work on that, right? I had an epiphany and a breakthrough just yesterday. And the epiphany was, if we're still, all of us, right, collectively, or each one of us, is still in the vibration of, we're still in any kind of lack or ego or fear, we're not quite there yet. Because the goal here is, no one's going to ever be perfect. No one's really going to be 100% there, right? So we're all going to have shadow. We're all going to have ego still with us. It's just a matter of us making sure that we're operating from our higher self most of the time and from our healthy ego, right? So I was thinking to myself, be more in the flow, because you're guided to give you what you need. You're guided to the colors to wear. You're guided to what foods to eat, to what to drink, when to go outside and walk. You're guided when to work out, right? You're guided when to take a rest, okay? You're guided all the time. The universe is always communicating with you. So it's like, just keep following the guidance and you'll get there. You'll get to that point where you're operating more from a place of peace, serenity, love, flow of acceptance, of allowing. I accept what is. What's for me will be for me, and it won't pass you by. Maybe using these affirmations daily. If you do listen to affirmations, guided meditations daily, it will help you to reprogram your mind with the conditioning, right? Past life conditioning, this life conditioning, Akashic Records stuff, right? So we can create our own reality. So we can turn the page in the Akashic Records and input the information, new information, break free from patterns, right? And breaking free from a cycle, and input information, new information of what it is, whatever, new habits, new way of in our new timeline, a new way of thinking, okay? So yeah, it could be a little bit of pride and ego here is coming up for you right now. We want to not wait. We want to be, the reason why there's wrong timing is because there's waiting in the energy. There's still shadow work that needs to be done. You might want to do shadow work, guided meditation. The one that I mentioned by Sandra Rollis, the Ho'oponopono, the self-love and radical forgiveness work. I think that link is in the description box to my readings. If not, just look up Sandra Rollis Ho'oponopono, and it'll come up. That one right there is really going to help you with the self-love and the self-forgiveness work, because that's the energy of acceptance. You're needing to accept what is right now at this time. what's for you will be for you and won't pass you by. And really trusting, having faith in God's source, the universe. Work on your crown chakra and have faith in the process. If it's not for you right now, it's because you're being protected from something. It's divine protection, okay? And also understand that Earth moves very slowly. So energetically, things, spiritually, energetically, in the 5D, it's already manifested. But by the time it gets here to Earth, tangibly, that's going to take however long it's going to take, okay? For however long it's going to, everything, it's taken me 5 years. It's a long time on this awakening, dark night of the soul, transformation, self-love journey to heal all kinds of stuff, right? And I'm still going. I'm not 100%. There's no such thing as 100%. I'm not, I keep saying 100%. I'm not trying to achieve that spirit. I'm not quite where I would like, my goal, where I would like to be, but I know I'm very close. I'm very close. Because I feel myself being more in flow. And I'm more conscious and aware when a shadow comes up. I transmute that energy with the violet flame, right? I use the violet flame guided meditation regularly. I also use the release resistance guided meditation so I can be more in the flow. I work on my sacral chakra, the water element chakra. I honor my emotions when they come up. I sit with it. I'm in a different, space than I used to be. Last year, the year before that, the year before that. So I know I'm getting there slowly, right? So this journey has is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons there is, and that is patience. That's patience. Let's see here. Anything else? Show me more about what the Divine Feminine is feeling right now regarding her. We have you're wanting union. You would like to have union, but look how much growth is taking place in the meantime with your inner child, right? Growing from within. Okay, you're wanting a fresh start. You're wanting, to blossom and grow. And what I heard was to plant the seed already in the physical world, to start making memories, right? I feel like there is a little bit of a frustration, like, probably saying to yourself, we're meant to be. So the running and all of that is just silly, because your heart and mind will always be guided to come back to me. You're always going to come back anyway. So it's like, I think there is a pressure on time here. I feeling like time is running out. But once you're in the 5D and you're really in the energy of patience is alignment with the universe, and it's balance. Once you release it, then you're gonna, once you accept what is right now and release it, everything is gonna transform. Time is an illusion, but I get it. It's your human nature. For some of you guys, like, my biological clock is ticking. I'm already in my 60s. I don't want to just have 2 years with my being in union with my twin flame before I transition, before my time is up on Earth, right? Or whatever, right? I get it, but it's like, the more you're clinging onto the energy, the purpose of this is to do this work, this inner child work, this shadow work, this self-love, self-acceptance, learning to be on your own 2 feet, physically independent, 9 of Pentacles, emotionally independent, 9 of Cups, not waiting, not just being content, knowing and believing without a shadow of a doubt, right, that you will, come into union in perfect divine timing, in perfect divine order, when the time, having more trust and faith in the universe and letting go of the wheel and not micromanaging the wheel. This is only hurting you more. This is only hurting you. The waiting, it's holding you back, it's slowing you down. When this connection, the 5D connection, needs to be strengthened. when there's so much to be grateful for in the present moment. So maybe we need to get out of lack by being grateful for being content, bringing ourselves back to the present moment, being grateful for what we do have in the here and now. My gosh, my throat chakra. It wasn't, I just finished doing a reading for a client. It did not do this so badly. I didn't do it. It didn't do it at all, actually. Sorry. I know that sounds awful. So you might need to work on your throat chakra desperately. Okay, Spirit, what else here does the Divine Feminine feel? So basically, this is connecting with your higher self, choosing. That came out under shadow work. How amazing is that? Freeing yourself. Right here, self-worth, self-worth. Exactly. Self-worth and freeing yourself. You know, this right here, in the physical world, it's one-sided. You feel not balanced, and that's why it's not here, because it's not on the same frequency. It's not on the same vibration. We have, and I just said that. When your shadow comes up, sit with yourself, take a pause. Take a pause. Go within, take a breather. Come back to present moment. Ask yourself, should I ask yourself, before you react and you respond, am I in my higher self? Am I responding from my higher self? Is my self-talk coming from my higher self? Or how can I see love? And how can I bring love into the situation? Hands like this. How can I bring love into the situation? How can I see only love? What will love do? Am I in the vibration of love right now? Right? So the shadow work is really going to help you to rise and ascend into your higher self even more. And Spirit is saying, this journey is about self-worth, right? Self-love and self-worth, giving yourself what you need. It's time for you to replenish yourself. See the water here? That's sacral chakra. I did mention that. It's time for you to really enjoy your life, free yourself here. Be content in what you have. I know that's easier said than done. That's why I'm recommending a lot of meditations for you guys, right? Every single time you give your inner child love and attention, there are inner child guided meditations. There's actually one in the description box to the readings. Every single time you give your inner child love and attention, you know, you grow from the inside. You're planting a seed. Okay? So it's like there is a lot of growth that's taking place. That's what this shadow work is about. Some of you guys are already doing this work. Okay? I want to clarify this waiting card. I want to see what the vibration is of this waiting. Right? It could be, because it could, the vibrate, yeah. Not good energy, right? 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck. This is that energy of feeling restricted when you're not. When you have the free will to free yourself, go out with your friends, work on your passion project, work on mission work, work on, you know, focus on service. Take good care of yourself. Work out. You know, meditate, focus on you. Give yourself what you need, okay? We have feeling trapped, restricted, back to a corner here. This is that self-imposed prison, limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, feeling stuck, like you can't, you know, and not really, for some of you guys, not really paying attention to the lesson here, which is the self-worth, right? Self-love and yeah, this is the energy. Self-love, self-worth, freeing yourself from this prison of the mind. Let's see what's going on. After this, I'm going to clear the board and see what's going on their end here. Maybe this reading can help you to give you the relief, the clarity, the understanding, and the healing and the insight to free yourself from, you know, waiting. It's one thing. Where it gets toxic is where we're waiting for somebody to come and validate us, love us, give us what we want and where we need. There's a difference between, you know, I prayed for a high vibrational, healthy connection with a spiritual, my divine counterpart, and I'm not settling for less. Meaning I'm dating. If you're single and you're not married, and you're not in a relationship with anybody, you're single, you should be exploring your options, right? So it's like, if you're exploring your options and, you know, you're not settling, which means you're not going to accept just anybody that your soul is not going to respond to, that you're not going to have a spark with, that you're not going to have that passion with, that chemistry with, that your soul is not going to recognize, right? You're not going to settle. It's going to be, you're not just going to accept any karmic or anybody that doesn't speak to your soul, right? So that's, you know, that's when the waiting is healthy. I'll wait. I'm not settling for less. But when we're looking out the window like this, that's not healthy energy. How we can transmute it is, I'm not gonna settle for less than what I deserve. I'm not gonna sell out. I'd rather wait long than marry wrong, right? I'd rather wait until the divine sends me the perfect person for me, my counterpart, my divine counterpart, my spiritual soulmate, right? And I'm not settling. That's where waiting can be healthy, right? I'm not settling. I'm not just gonna accept just anybody just so I don't have to be alone. That's different. But this waiting, it's like, to me, I feel like this energy needs to be transmuted. And I feel like that's what the shadow work is doing, is really helping you to ascend into your higher self. Some of you guys are doing this work right now because your inner child feels vulnerable. Your inner child, you're triggered. Because I think that you guys had a false start. You came into union and again, went into separation again. For some of you guys, and it triggered your inner child, you know, and now you're like, the defensiveness, guard is up, guard is all the way up, never gonna happen again, doing these things like, saying these things like, the pride and the ego is here, you know, but meanwhile, you're still low-key waiting, you know. Let me see, clarify this waiting. Yeah, you're waiting for them. Yeah, you're waiting for them to reach out, right? So all of that came out, but this is the card that I saw. You're waiting for them to reach out to you, you know, with an apology. Clarify waiting. Release those expectations immediately, Spirit said. Low-key waiting. Making a break for it. Low-key waiting, feeling some type of way. Yeah. That's what happened. Running here. This, so I feel like you're both kind of running from each other right now. This could be, you're probably mirroring this energy. This card is saying making a break for it. Deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, masquerading, spying. Could be somebody spying. See how they're looking out the window, right? Strategy, somebody's being strategic. Here, escaping. So, if somebody does regret this, somebody's sad, disappointed that they had their hopes up. Somebody may have came in and sold you a dream, or came in and said all the right things, came in and said, I want to do this and that and this and that, and then they dipped, didn't hear from them again, you know, and it's like disappointing, right? Sadness and grief. But it's like there's a need to change your perspective. All hope is not lost here. There's 2 cups still standing there. See, this is the shadow work. This is the self-denial, the self-deception, the running from ourselves, running from the truth. There were lies. Remember, there are our mirrors, right? So go deep within here and figure out what specifically is this person mirroring back to you. Could it be that you're both running because there's still heart chakra healing, there's still healing that needs to be done? This is a card of shame, guilt, regret. That's why I keep mentioning the self-forgiveness work. That's going to really help heart chakra work as well. Yeah, truth. There's you're going to get a lot of clarity once you emotionally detach from this situation and walk away, okay? It could also be somebody who's walking away from a situation here, still not quite walked away yet, but there's going to be a lot of clarity, breakthroughs, epiphanies that you're going to get regarding this situation, and the answers are going to come. I feel like this is your energy. When we're in this energy, remember, your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create the feeling creates the emotion. These thoughts, swords are thoughts, is manifesting this for you in your reality. This is how we needed to transmute this energy. Okay, there's just so much disappointment here, so much sadness, so much. That's why I was guided to do this meditation. So much grief. This could be your on your end and their end. Okay, I feel like somebody is still in the dark night healing here. There's still some shadow work. Somebody's in their shadow right now, but there's a lot of growth that's taking place during this this period of, I guess, separation, right? There's a freeing yourself that's coming from this. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, there's a breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough you're about to have this month regarding your worth. Okay, so sit with these emotions, grieve it, feel it, honor it. Don't try to escape it. Don't try to numb it in any way. Okay, yeah, sit with it. Try to peel back the layers of why you feel the way that you do. Ask the important questions. Use the violet flame. Call in Saint Germain, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael to help you with this, Divine Feminine. There's a huge disappointed. Spirit is saying no numbing, no escaping. We got to sit with this pain. Tell me here, there's a little bit of a disconnect from the emotions. That's why Spirit said go within the body. Feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Okay. Yeah, there's a burden here. There's a burden. Clarify the Five of Cups here with waiting. It's disappointed. Somebody ran from you again. We have the Nine of Cups. This is that self-love energy. This is what we need to work on feeling fulfilled, on not waiting for somebody to come in with this cup to fulfill us, to feel this way on our own. Okay, on our own. This is that Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles energy I was talking about, the self-love energy, okay? Changing your mind, changing your perspective and perception here. This is a card of fulfillment in every area of your life and feeling content in your own energy. Okay, being in this energy. Once you heal, once you go through this emotional breakthrough and you don't run from it and you face what needs to be faced. This sounded very specific. I don't know if this is all of you guys. You'll know where you are on the journey. This is somebody that is feeling alone, feeling sad, feeling disappointed, needing to work on self-love. There's a wish coming in here that I don't think you see. Somebody's freeing themselves. The divine is intervening here. Here's the Tower with the Eight of Swords. The divine is intervening in someone's life that feels stuck and oppressed and restricted, and they're feeling pressured and restricted in their life. And it's going to be a fast moving energy, high speed here. Movement, action, rushing, right? Excitement energy. And then it's like they're going to be released. Green light, go. But it's going to take however long it's going to take, okay, for this to happen. But there's a wish coming in that you don't see it. You don't see it. And that's why you just need to get out of this waiting energy and already live as if it's already happened. Live in the end. Live in the end. Live as it's already, that's Neville Goddard. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. Watch some of his videos about manifesting, about living as if it's already here. Get out of waiting. It's already mine. The wish is already mine. It's already manifested. That's the law of attraction energy you want to align with, is feeling content and happy. I already have it. It's already here. It's always been here. It's always been mine. I mean, not mine, because nothing is ours, but you know what I mean. Whatever it is that you've been praying for, manifesting, it's already yours, kind of thing. Be in that energy already, feeling content, and the way to shift out of this energy is to be in the energy of gratitude. So you might want to do a gratitude list or a gratitude guided meditation. It's already here. I'm already grateful for this. Whatever it is that is meant for me is going to come to me in divine perfect timing, divine perfect order. Releasing self-doubt here. You're stronger than you think you are. Persevering, okay? All right. So that's that. Let me go ahead and check on their energy. Before I do that, I'm going to get you an advice card from this deck. That's what I was just called to. So I'm going for it. I'm going for it, Spirit. Let me look for the book. The Heal Yourself deck. That was easy to find. Okay. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the Divine Feminine here at this time? Have faith. So that's crown chakra. There's a huge energy here of self-love. What guidance do you have for the Divine Feminine regarding their twin flame journey? What guidance do you have for the Divine Feminine Spirit regarding their twin flame journey? Love. Inner child again. What guidance do you have for the Divine? The Spirit just wants me to focus on you for some reason. Love and inner child. Pay attention to the signs. And we have courage and selling out. Okay. Love. I'm going to read. These are short, so I'm going to read here. Love. Things like giving yourself love here. Giving yourself self-love. I open to the letting go page. Love. Your heart desires, let go of your limiting beliefs about love. We saw the 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. You're at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. See, that's what's being mirrored back to you from them. If they're running because they're afraid of intimacy, that's the message, right? It's because you still have inner child healing to do. Here regarding codependency, about being able to give and receive love, that's inner child work. The codependency work is inner child work. It's lower chakras. It's root, sacral, and solar plexus, and heart. Especially root. However, root is the I am good enough chakra. I have enough. I'm not waiting for any, I'm not missing anything. I'm not lacking anything. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, and greatness and ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect with others. The 9 of Cups. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge it. 5 of Cups. Feel and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good. Whenever you see people loving each other, focus on feeling good. Whenever you see people loving each other, and know that this is coming to you in the form of a love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. So there's a need to open up here. So you want to do a removal of the love block guided meditation and heart chakra guided meditation, so you can align to the vibration of love. Okay, let's see this inner child one, because I feel like this is a very important message for you regarding this. This is twice the inner child came out. This is a very important message. Inner child. In order to be healthy, we must engage our imagination. I'm sorry, let me read the beginning part. Your inner child is urging you to lighten up a little. Get out of your comfort zone and have fun. Right here, free will. She's just running in the field with her pretty dress here. In order to be healthy, we must engage our imagination, creativity, and spontaneity. When was the last time you did something spontaneous, intuitive, and outrageous? When and with whom did you feel uninhibited, relaxed, and completely comfortable to be yourself? Your inner child can be your strongest ally or your biggest foe. It can assist you to heal childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment, which is what I'm seeing here. That's the shadow work. It can take you on an important adventure, help you to become more confident, daring, original, and bold. Or it can make you behave in childish ways, bring up anxiety, fear, and suspicion. That's what I'm seeing here. But we can transmute that energy, right? By healing and being conscious and aware and calling in the violet flame. This card beckons you to heal your childhood pain and discover your independence. Again, codependency healing. To discover your independence, compassion, creativity, talents, and joy. A healthy inner child can help you to connect with your integrity, divinity, and purity. It believes in miracles and it creates magic in your life. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So this is a message here, okay? Your inner child needs for you to give him or her what it needs at this time. So we're ready at the end here. I want to see what you need to know about your divine counterpart. Spirit, what does the divine feminine needs to know regarding her divine masculine? I'll get you some messages from your divine masculine as well. What does the divine feminine need to know from her divine masculine, please? What does the divine feminine needs to know? So you know what to do, feminines. Which meditations are recommended to look up. Some of them are in the description box to my reading. Some of them are on my community board. Some of them are posted recommendations on my Instagram at infinite_love1111. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. We're all ascending, healing together. Thank you guys so much for your donations, for scheduling personal readings with me, and for purchasing decks. I just opened up 1, 2, and 3 question readings. One question is 11:11, 2 questions is 22:22, and 3 questions is 33:33. That's what I was guided to do yesterday. I also have my in-depth readings. The information to reach out to me for that is in the description box below, as well as everything else you need. Okay, thank you guys for purchasing decks, for your donations and everything. May you receive tenfold, infinity, and beyond all that you give with the energy exchange. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. God bless you all so much. Okay, so what do we have here? What does the divine feminine need to know regarding her divine masculine? Wow. Okay. So it looks to me like they're going through a major change right now. They're coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, feeling lost as they lose their old identity. Yeah, that's why it's not time yet. They're going through their own process, their own journey, their own spiritual ascension journey. Okay, they're probably going through the initiation process, the crossing a threshold, going through. I believe that I did the divine masculine reading not too long ago, and the cards that jumped for the divine masculine was they're going through the crumbling, they're going through a spiritual transformation and a spiritual awakening at this time. So you will probably already went through it. For some of you guys, you did. So now it's like they're catching up. So they're going through it right now. Okay, so that's why you need to have more patience. If you did see your divine counterpart, because we saw wrong timing and union, not the right time for union. If you did see your divine counterpart, you probably activated each other or talked to your counterpart. You activated each other, triggered each other. So, and what they triggered in you is all of these things that are coming up for you with your inner child, the codependency, the abandonment wounds, the rejection, and all of that still needs to be addressed. And you probably triggered their awakening process. Okay. So, what else does divine feminine needs to know regarding their divine counterpart, their twin flame? Message for the divine feminine regarding their counterpart spirit, their divine masculine. Overflow. Wow. And they miss you so much, but they're still in fear. They're still in fear. We have overflow. Their heart is overflowing with love, so much it scares them because their love for you has no end. It doesn't have an end. I was just sharing on Instagram that I was years in separation from my divine masculine, and we came into union. And when we came into union the first time, I've seen him twice. We came into union the first time, and the passion was still there, still very much alive. It was like we were never apart, just melted right into each other, and it was beautiful. And we were both shook a little because of how much the intensity and the passion, the emotions, all of it, everything was there. It didn't go anywhere. So it doesn't have an end, is the point why I'm telling you this story. Doesn't matter how distant, how long, how far apart you are, it doesn't have an end. We have missing you. This is why they're coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. Seeing you was unexpected. The way that they felt when they saw you was unexpected. Their life feels empty without you. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix things. I don't think that. I think that there's some hope here that they're starting to feel. Yeah, they're guarded, but they want to send you a message, but they're still guarded. Okay? They're still guarded. We have unfounded fear. They're afraid to trust and get hurt. The illusion is keeping them locked in anxiety, unable to act upon their love. Yeah, that's changing because they're going through the death process, okay? So that they can raise their vibration and their consciousness away from fear and into the vibration of love. We have hopeful. They are opening themselves to love and allowing themselves to dream and plan because you give their life meaning. So that's what's happening. But at this time, the reason they're still a bit guarded, they're going through a lot right now. So their ego is kicking and screaming, I guess. They're still very guarded and trapped behind their own emotional defenses because they're feeling overwhelmed with emotions for you. Allow them time. Allow them to fall in love in steps. So taking it slow, taking your ego out of it, and being compassionate and understanding what somebody else is going through on their end here is important, right? And not making it, like Spirit said, the shadow, making it only about you. We have here a message. They want to send you a message because they miss you so much. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know they have to do right by you. So they're holding back because they're not ready yet to be all in. All in or all out, right? Some of you guys gave them that ultimatum. They're not ready yet to do that, but they are acknowledging their feelings because it's overflowing. Let's see what else you need to know. And then we'll get you some messages. What else does a divine feminine needs to know here regarding their divine counterpart? They're still working through their fears. It's unfounded, so they're going to realize that soon enough. I think the feelings of love is a lot stronger than fear here for them. Spirit, what does the divine feminine need to know regarding the divine masculine? Poor judgment. So they're feeling some shame right now, but they are working on stepping out of their comfort zone. Okay, so they are going to step out of their comfort zone. What else? They're feeling shame for whatever judgment call that they're made. They're getting ready. They can't say goodbye to you, no matter how many times they tried. Hard to say goodbye. They miss you. They try many times to say goodbye. Can't say goodbye. Can't say goodbye. My heart keeps coming back to you. We have devotion. They're hopelessly devoted to you. Can't say goodbye, like I said, right? And then for some of them, social media got them in trouble. I don't know what this means. It's sounding very specific. For some of them, you know, they got caught. Poor judgment. Liking something, posting something, whatever it is, they're feeling some kind of shame about that, right? They made a poor judgment. That's going to be specific for some of you guys. Some of you guys saw something on social media that hurt you or something like that, or they're seeing something on social media that's triggering them, but they're getting ready. Look, awaiting this union. They're on the road to recovery right now, ready, willing, and able, right? Awaiting for this union. That's what's happening here. Okay, and they're going through the dark night of the soul right now, losing the pieces of themselves here. What is it? Coming apart. They're coming apart. Meeting was unexpected. You change the whole world forever. Feeling lost, and they lose their identity. That's the dark night. That's the death process, right? But they will resurrect from the ashes here, right? And then they're recovering, they're improving their health, and then, you know, you at the right time, you in divine timing, you guys are going to come into union. Believe in divine timing, because they're in the process of healing their heart chakra so that they can open themselves up. They're opening themselves up to love. Okay, so that's what's going on. I hope that this this reading helped you, you know, to feel a little bit better regarding the no contact that you're in. Okay, what else does the divine masculine want to say? What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine, spirit? So they're having some insecurities come up for them as well. Some feelings of inadequacy. Feeling like you guys are too different from each other, but you guys are mirrored souls, so you guys are mirroring each other right now. But they're feeling like they're not on the same I just heard I'm not where you are spiritually. You know, we have here, what else does divine masculine want to say? That's these unfounded fears, that's these limiting thoughts. What else? Or excuses that they're making to stay away from you. It's easier to just stay away right now. Yeah, it's easy to just stay away right now. Excuses that they're making that makes them feel better, right? By staying away from you. They're processing and working through their feelings, it's looking like. What else does divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? I'm constantly reminded of you. There will always be, my heart and mind will always come back to you. There will always be, that's the guidance that they're receiving, the signs from spirit that's guiding them back home to you. Okay, that's what this is. What else? The grass was not greener on the other side. Some of them chose somebody else over you, a karmic. They've been with a karmic. We did see that earlier in the affair, right? And the karmic partner card showed up. So, yeah, definitely not greener on that side. There's absolutely no growth there. The karmic tends to make us worse, not better. It tends to even create more addictions for us, okay? So that we're meant to learn from the karmics and close the cycle out and move on. They're not meant for us to be with forever. We're meant to learn the karmic lesson, master the karmic lesson, close out that cycle, and move on to a soulmate, right? Or whoever else that is divinely guided and divinely sent from God. Let me get you more messages from the Twin Flame deck from them. And then we're going to wrap up a very long reading. I'm also going to pull guidance for you from the romance angels. Spirit. Love angels. Romance angels. What guidance do you have for the divine feminine regarding her divine masculine, please? What other message do you have for the divine guidance for divine feminine regarding the divine masculine? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life and new love. You guys may have just came into union with this past life soulmate here after coming out of a karmic situation, or after releasing a false twin. You guys may have reconnected. That to you, this is a new revelation to you, that this, for some of you guys, you just met this person not too long ago and you're in separation. But you waited to meet this person, you met this person. That's probably what the waiting card is. But we didn't see that waiting card, and Spirit wants you to transmute that waiting card to be more in a positive, transmute that energy for it being, I'm not settling for less than what I deserve. I'm not selling out, right? I'm going to wait for the love of for the right love, for the right one. Okay. We have your new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That means it's not the karmic, it's not the false twin, right? It's the real twin flame. For some of you guys, there's a discovery of that. For others of you guys, this is somebody new that you're meeting. That it's not really new. It's a past life. They feel like home to you. It's a past life soulmate. So, Spirit is saying to keep an open mind, because they're different than your usual type and expectation, which means Release your expectations. This person is going to be different. Their approach is different. The way they communicate is different. That's why they think that maybe we're just too different. Both of you guys needing to keep an open mind here. You know, your souls recognize each other. Your souls already love each other. This may be new in this lifetime for you, but you already had many lifetimes together, but they may not look like your type. They may not be the age that you're usually, they may not, you know, have all of the 3D expectations that that you set out for yourself, right? But it's like, there is a learning each other and getting to know each other and spending time together, exploring each other here, right? It could be that before your awakening, before your healing, that you attracted in narcissists and you attracted in, you know, toxic connections, right? And this is not like that, and it's different for you. That's why Spirit said for you to work on learning to give love and receive love, because your past relationships wasn't balanced, wasn't equal. Okay, and this is what we're getting at. That's why you're getting triggered when this person went silent on you. It triggered some stuff from the past. So Spirit just wants you to take your power back. Yeah, there's a getting to know each other. There's a very strong chemistry. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, but you're being asked to let go of your control issues regarding this separation that you're in and work on loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and stay optimistic. Don't give up so soon, okay? Because this is work on your partnership. This is worth, give your relationship a real chance, okay? Don't give up so soon. Don't go down that spiraling dark rabbit hole of all of the insecurities and control, how you want things to manifest for you. Take control of your thoughts. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And Spirit is going to give you plenty to do while you're not in union with this person. Again, this person is going through a radical transformation upon meeting you. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever. Feeling lost as they lose their old identity. Right underneath, this is worth waiting for. Be patient. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is my twin flame card with the water and the fire. Right? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So the feelings you feel are real. They could be trying to convince themselves that we're just too different so that they can, you know, as an excuse to run. You could be trying to do the same thing. Like, this not even my type anyway, right? Whatever it is that you guys are, the self-talk with the Seven of Swords, it's just, you know, just the way that you guys are trying to convince yourselves to let this go, right? But Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Resistance creates more. What you resist persists. So not to resist this, okay? To allow it, to accept how you're feeling, to accept your feelings, to honor your feelings, to honor your emotions, accept it. Once you do, it changes everything. Everything transforms once you accept your emotions. Accept how you feel and honor it, not deny it. You know, not try to cut cords, not try to, because when you resist and reject your twin flame, it's like you're resisting and rejecting yourself. You're running from yourself. So Spirit just wants you to not try to convince your heart to do something it doesn't want to do. To honor and honor. Look at that, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we're always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So you guys both need to work on, I'm going to give you some more guidance from the Lover's Oracle. Work on your independence and self-love and self-worth at this time, right? Not give all your power away, not put it all in their hands. You know, that's, if you do that, that's, you know, that's you give, when you allow what somebody else does, it doesn't affect your energy, makes your energy fluctuate from highs and lows. Oh, he called me today. Woohoo! I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm floating on a cloud. Heard from my twin flame. Oh my God. And then they go ghost again, and your vibration drops. Boom! You're taking a depression nap now. All kinds of stuff is coming up. You're spiraling. You know, pay attention to that, right? Pay attention to that, because you're giving away so much of your power, putting all of your happiness in the hands of somebody else. And when you do that, they have the ability to control and manipulate you and hurt you. That's how they hurt you. Okay? So take it back. Take it back. Take control of your energy, right? That's codependency healing, okay? So pay attention to all of that, you guys. And make sure that your energy doesn't change, whether you hear from them or not. That you're content and happy in your life. You're still carrying on with your life, doing the things you normally do, whether they're in your life or not. They're not. If for example, you come into union, right, and you talk to them, and now you can't stop thinking about them. You're distracted. You're no longer focused on your goals. This healthy relationship is not meant to come into your life to take you out of balance or distract you from your goals, right? You need to be able to have a nice, healthy balance where you can have this intense, beautiful, unconditional, divinely guided, divine, passionate, gorgeous, magical love in your life, and still focus on you, your energy, your goals, what you're doing in your life. And until that's where you are energetically, this is still going to be the wrong time. What else here, Spirit? Sacred union. The honor and treasure your relationship for it truly is sacred. Absolutely. It's not going anywhere. So we have here soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest. We said that with the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. What else, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine? Guidance regarding her twin flame. And regarding their twin. Sacred admirer. So they're watching you. They care about you and love you more than they're showing, or more than you know. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Yeah, overflow. Can we see that card again? Overflow. You're marrying each other. You feel the same way. Your twin flames is what I'm saying. So I hope that this reading helped you guys to take your power back, right? And to put your focus on you. That the only way to come into any kind of union with them is to be in complete and total 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, complete and total independence, self-love, content in your own energy, okay? Loving your life, being happy and content, hanging out with your friends, going to the gym. Look at this. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, that's what's going on. They're going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. They're feeling uneasy and uncomfortable, and the dark night of the soul, I went through it. I was in it for like 5 years on and off. The dark night of the soul is the death of the ego, and that's what needs to go, right, for them to embrace this beautiful love, okay, to open up to love. Because there is no ego in divine love. Agape love, unconditional love, God's love, divine love doesn't go hand in hand on the same sentence or in the same frequency as ego. So for them to surrender to this connection, they need to release and surrender their ego. That's the ego death. This takes time. I'm not saying it's going to take 5 years for them. That's how long it took me. I had a lot of trauma. But they're going through the process, the spiritual process that they need to go through to surrender to this beautiful love, to know that they are worthy and deserving of love. They're coming out of the 3D matrix. They're coming out of illusion. And this takes time. They're trying to make sense of their life, of what they want, what they don't want. They're trying to make sense of spiritually. It's like they're coming out of the 3D. They're connecting with their inner soul, with their spirit, right? They're probably losing things, losing people. The dark night of the soul, this the death process, is when we're no longer resonating with the people in our lives, with the clothes that we wear, with the music we listen to, with the foods that we eat, with the job that we're working, with the car that we're driving. It's like whatever it is that this person put their value regarding their identity, what they identified with, right? What they valued as far as, you know, they put a lot of their identity into things, into certain situations, right? They held their value to these things. That's being stripped away because it's not true. It's a lie. It's not authentic to them. So they are going through the process of elimination right now, the purging process. okay, so that they can ascend into their higher self and into the vibration of unconditional love, because you triggered them, because of you, right? Because of this beautiful divine connection. So it's like, that's the gift, that's the medicine, that's the what makes this beautiful connection so fairy tale like, so magical, so important, and so beautiful, you know. So yeah, so like I said, it took me a long time in the dark night, in and out of it, you know, throughout the process, to really, the whole purging, right? The whole purification process is what they're going through, so they can lower their guard. Right now, that's why they're, you know, Spirit is saying not the right time yet, because this is a very, okay, when I was in this for years, I did it alone, no distractions. This was a very personal, private, you know, isolating, personal, private thing to experience and go through. It's a journey of the self, of self-discovery, a journey of the soul, okay? And you can't have somebody up your ass when you're going through this. It's a very, like I said, it's a very private and personal journey and experience to go through. That they can't love themselves and discover who they are if they're around people, you know? So that's how important this is. I feel like I don't deserve. So they're going through all these insecurities. I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried you'll leave me when you see who I really am. And the thing is, it's like, you and them, they think you're too different, but you're not. You're mirrored souls. It's like this person has never been loved unconditionally before. So it's like, they don't know unconditional love. Unconditional love is not leaving, right? When you see somebody, when they're afraid to show you who they really are, their true authentic self, and open up to you, because they're afraid that you're going to judge them and criticize them and conditionally love them, right? That's why Spirit is saying that a lesson for you is to keep an open mind. They're different. They're starseeds, they're light workers and empaths. They're different than the people you attracted in before, you know? So it's like they're mirroring back to you something about you. We all have skeletons in our closets. You know, we all have a past and things that we don't want to show people. They're our shadows. But it's like, this person is learning to love all of them completely within themselves, so that they can show up authentically and so they can fully accept themselves. It's not until they fully accept themselves that they're gonna feel safe to show you who they are. Okay? And yeah, they want to be with you. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. Yeah, unfounded fear. It's not on purpose. You know, they want to be near you. They want to come. They want to touch you. They want to be close to you. They miss you deeply. But it's their unfounded fears here. Their ego still, right? The ego is the fear. They're going through the ego death. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual. Other times I visualize our future together. So they're manifesting you through their daydreaming, through the visualization. Okay, so it's a manifestation that's already in the ethers of one day spending a life with you. Okay, whenever we visualize, we affirm, we pray, we daydream, that's a manifestation. That is a law of attraction in motion. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. Yeah, this person, again, is guarded. Right? So it's going to take however long it's going to take. It's going to be different for all of you guys. Then we have, I miss you. Let's both stop running away. This message came through in the Divine Masculine reading that I did. The Divine Masculine reading that I did regarding the twin flame. And this was the message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. So you're both mirroring each other, feeling the same way. You both want to stop running away. There's two people here. Wow. All right, you guys. So this is your message. I hope that this helped. It's a very long reading. If you guys stuck through the end, I feel that this is a very important message, okay? I felt this was very deep and very powerful reading. And I hope that this helped to give you the clarity, the understanding, the healing, the peace, the inner peace, the calmness, and the insight that I was guided to do this reading now. So it's for a reason. I love you guys. We got the Dark Night of the Soul here 3 times. Or was it 2 times? I think 3 times with the coming apart here. So they're going through a deep initiation process. Trust and have faith that when they're ready, when the time is right, when they're in the vibration of love, they'll come forward. Please reach out to me to get your own personal twin flame reading or session with me, okay, and healing session with me. And I love working with you guys one-on-one. It's live. So I love you guys. Take care. Namaste. Much love. And don't forget to look out for, I'm going to start doing the earth signs December reading. So check out all of your placements to get the full picture, okay, for your December guidance. Stay positive, you guys. Hop into the violet flame and transmute any sadness of loneliness and lack that you're feeling. Work on the lack to abundance guided meditation. I'm here for you. Our community is a community, is a safe place here of healing, of love and light. So if you guys are new, welcome to the family. If you guys are returning, welcome back. I love you guys so, so much. And be very gentle with yourselves, okay? And I love you. God bless you. Namaste. Mwah. Until next time.